that Velez?
Yes, sir.
We got First Class to Blast on the line again as well. Are you still with us,
Oh,
Red?
yeah. All right. That's what I'm talking about.
Okay, cool. So, real quick, we're going to see if we can get two more people to join us. So, bear with me. Let me try Boss Hizzle next. Hang on real fast.
The 1-3 Arizona Cardinals head west for week 5.
Well, this thing go in alphabetical order here. There you go, Boss Hall. Boss Hizzle might not join us.
DJ Greenguy.
Oh, there's Boss Hizzle. Hey, we got Velez on the line. We got First Class to Blast on the line. Now we got Boss Hizzle. Let me try to get one more guest and then we'll get our picks, all right? Okay, Boss Hizzle, you still there?
Let's get to it.
Okay, there it is. Real quick. Hang on real fast. We'll get Deca-Gon on here and then we'll be ready to go. Where is he at? There it is. There he is.
Yo.
Yo! Is that you, Deca-Gon? Is that you?
Yeah, you know it is.
Oh man, well I got everybody on the line with you right now. So on the line we have M Unique, we have Velez, we have Boss Hizzle, we have First Class, and we have Deca-Gon. We're ready to make our weekly NFL picks. And really fast, guys, before we get into these picks, I did want to make a quick announcement that around 8:45 after the NFL picks, anybody who wants to talk about cannabis culture who's on the line can hang with a green guy. We're going to have a real quick wildfire segment and talk about some cannabis culture for another 10 minutes or so. Anybody who feel like dropping off, go ahead and drop off. I'm cool with that too. But y'all ready to make some picks?
Let's go.
All right. So this week, in week 5, the Bills are playing the Texans. I got the Bills in this game. Yo, Boss Hizzle, who you got between Bills Mafia and Houston? Who you got in that one?
I got the Bills winning the whole AFC this year.
All right, so I'll put a big old B next to your name. Okay. M Unique, who you got between the Bills and the Texans? Who you got in that game?
I like the Texans.
Okay. Yo, Velez, who you got between Bills and Texans? Who you got in that one?
I wanted to go with the Bills. I'm taking the Texans.
All right, let me know why. What's your thought on that one?
It's a cheerleading squad. And, you know, I really want the big one instead of say cheerleading.
Okay, I feel you.
Texans, I'm looking at their quarterback, and I know they got a nice wide receiver that actually gets the job done. So, I mean, they got a nice little old line, nice little guard here and there, but I'm putting in more the underdog, and I kind of like root them on. I was why I went with the Texans, for real. One on the shoot.
Who you got, Deca-Gon, Houston, or Buffalo?
Okay. So, I'm at the bottom right now. I've seen the standards, right? That's the stuck to my defense. I haven't stuck to it. I didn't stick to it. You know what I mean? I started thinking because I have favorites sometimes, but this time I'm gonna be like the host, our host right now. And even against teams that I want to win, except for the Steelers. So I'm gonna say the Texans got this for real because they got the defense, like I just said, and they got that. They do on the flip side got that young dude in the Inland Empire who he might get sacked a time or two, but he's still going to shred the D. You know what I'm saying? They're not looking as good as they should. My Mafia is not looking as good as they should as far as the defense. So I'm saying the Texans.
All right. Yep. First Class, who you got, Houston or Buffalo?
I'm gonna go with Buffalo. I think they were scared when they got off the plane in Baltimore, so they got to redeem themselves because they look like they left themselves in Buffalo, so they got to figure something out against the Texans. So,
Oh, yeah, right there.
Okay.
Yeah, Stephon Diggs is like, I think he a cancer, so I'm gonna go with Buffalo just for that.
Okay.
He taking it too personal, so I think Buffalo. I like Buffalo to come back, bounce back, and win.
Okay. Now the Las Vegas Raiders are playing against the Denver Broncos. Denver's just winning games, had no business winning, and Vegas, their quarterback used to be a backup quarterback everywhere he was at. But you know what? That Raiders defense is crazy nice. And I'm going with the Compton team, man. You know what I'm saying? Even though they're in Vegas, the coach is from Compton. I'm going with the Raiders, man. Who you got in that game, Hizzle, between the Broncos and the Raiders?
Shit. That's a tough one. But yeah, like you say, defense win games. I'm gonna go ahead and go with the Vegas boys.
All right. And Unique, who you got, Raiders or Denver?
Denver.
Okay. Hey, Velez, who you got in that game?
KG.
Say less. So for those of y'all who don't know, Velez's son lives in Denver. His name is KG, a.k.a. Lil King, friend of the show. He's got songs with us. So Velez is taking Denver. Deca-Gon, who you got in that game? KG's squad or the Comptons in the house Raiders?
Let me put y'all up with a couple things, though. Look, Raiders got Diablo out hurt. Bad Max, I think, is questionable. And Minshew might not start. And, they can't run on the Broncos. You know what I mean? So at least that's what the Jets found out, right? They shut down Rodgers last week.
Yeah, they did.
That D looking incredible again this week. So I got the orange to win it. Broncos.
Okay, first class, Raiders or Broncos?
Yeah, it's a toss up, and like you said, Pinocchio did beat Buck Rogers, so he lucky, and I'm gonna keep it going and ride with the Pinocchio Broncos, the puppets,
Okay. So he's going with the puppets. The Giants, speaking of different things, midgets, puppets, Giants have been playing like midgets all year, and now they find themselves playing against a Seahawks team that was undefeated until they recently played their last game. Seahawks had a rough time in that last game too, but I'm taking the Seahawks in this one against the Giants. Boss Hizzle, who you got in that game between the Giants and the Seahawks?
I'm never picking the Giants. See you.
Okay. So Boss Hizzle got the Seahawks. M Unique, who you got? Giants or Seahawks?
I got the Seahawks.
Okay. Hey, Velez, who you got?
Seahawks. I agree with them. Seahawks.
Okay. Deca-Gon, who you got in that one?
Hawks. Yep.
That's another one. Okay, so Deca-Gon got the Hawks. Is this going to be a round of all around the horn first class or what?
Yeah, because the Giants they don't have enough, so they look like a bunch of kids out there. You said midgets. I don't get it. So yeah, they don't even look like they belong in the NFL right now.
Okay. So now we're gonna go to the game of the week. We have a Dallas Cowboys lifelong fan and Boss Hizzle on the line, and we have a Steelers fan whose last name is Steel, Steele. Like, yo, how could he not be a Steelers fan with that name? So I'm pretty sure I know what I'm going to get from y'all, but I'm picking the Cowboys in this game. My reason is, even though TJ, what, is all over the place great, and we understand what TJ Watt is, the Cowboys do have Dak Prescott, and he does make some great plays out there. I see them winning this game. The Steelers did get a lot banged up, And, you know what I'm saying? I see the Cowboys still in this game from the Steelers. Hizzle, who you got in this one? I put you down in pencil as Cowboys. Should I make it pen or what?
No, go ahead and erase that, man. Don't tell nobody I said this, man, but D-Law gone, Carson out. I think Cook out too, man. I gotta reluctantly go with the Steelers, man.
Oh man, I can't believe it. Good thing I didn't write it in pen. Wow. Hey, M Unique, who you got in this game? The Cowboys or the Steelers?
I got the Steelers.
Okay. Hey, Valex, who you got? The Cowboys or the Steelers?
You know I'm saying? It's a Pixie team. Baby, I'm in Pixie.
Okay, hey, Deca-Gon, I had it in pencil. Are you going to switch up on me too, or you got Steelers?
Stop playing. Stop playing. You already put it out there. My last name's Steele. And I'm born
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you wasn't having an identity crisis over there. You feel me? Hey, first class, who you got in that game between the Cowboys and the Steelers?
I'm going for the Cowboys. I think the Steelers' offense is not going to be able to. I think Joe Flacco exposed some things, and I think they're going to capitalize on it. Yeah, offensively, I don't think the Steelers can keep up offensively.
No.
Okay.
Rebuttal. Look, we're going back to me right now on that one.
Uh-oh.
Flacco knows how to play us, man. He knew to hold the ball for just 2 seconds and let it go. You know what I'm saying? That's what
but offensively, y'all not scaring anybody with Justin Fields. It's like he's lucky. Like I don't see him threatening anybody. If Prescott get one or two of them good throws on y'all defense, really gonna have to bring y'all A game because
sure.
if they score 2 touchdowns, I think they can hold y'all because I just don't see Justin Fields moving the ball like that. It would be really slow. Like you know what I mean? Because y'all would have won that game. If what's his name didn't get hurt. So you know.
And the one thing like Justin Fields does have. Oh my bad.
Knows how to play us. That's true. You know
he exposed some things.
And the one thing he does have.
He'll get home. And Lamb will get shut down by Joey Porter Jr. this time. So I ain't worried about it. Like you said, no Parsons, no Lawrence on the D on the other side. I ain't worried about it.
Well, you know something? The one thing Justin Fields does have is he doesn't turn the ball over that much. But maybe this weekend that changes, and that's why I'm going with the Cowboys. I see them maybe making everybody in Pittsburgh want to have Russell Wilson back. You know what I'm saying? In the commander's seat. Or, wrong word, not commander, but pilot seat. Speaking of the Commanders, we didn't pick them this week, but we do have the Bucks going against the Falcons. That's the game tomorrow night. Woo, what a matchup that is. 2 evenly matched teams. I got Tampa Bay. Boss Hizzle, who you got in that one between the Bucks and the Falcons?
I'm going to go with the Falcons.
Okay. M Unique, who you got, Falcons or Bucks?
I got the Falcons.
Okay. Hey, Velez, who you got, Bucks or Falcons?
Bucks.
Okay. Now, guys, I want to remind all my Falcons picks people. Kirk Cousins plays for them. He likes to give out gifts even when it's not Christmas. Deca-Gon, who you got in that one? Who you got, Deca-Gon? You got Bucks or Falcons?
Yeah.
Evenly matched, but the Bucks is gonna handle business, man. They'll edge it out.
Okay.
Bucks, sure.
Okay. Hey, first class, you got Kirk Cousins or you got Baker Mayfield?
I like the Bucks, but I gotta ride with the Falcons on this one. I think they're gonna bounce back. The Bucks gotta lose eventually. Jeez, I mean, come on, they kicking everybody's butt. So maybe this week they'll lose.
Speaking of teams that gotta lose eventually, the Ravens have been losing, then they start winning, and the Ravens look like they could beat everybody, just like last year. That when they beat the 49ers last weekend against the Bills. I got the Ravens over the Bengals. Boss Hizzle, who you got in this game, the Bengals or the Ravens?
I'm Ravens all day.
Okay. M Unique, who you got in that one, Ravens or Bengals?
I got the Bengals.
Okay. Hey, Velez, you've been picking the best so far. Who you got in this one, Ravens or Bengals?
I'm taking the Ravens. I have a funny feeling they're going to do it too.
Okay. Deca-Gon, who you got, Bengals or Ravens?
it's all Ravens. I should have picked them to win last week. You know what I'm saying? But the deals for the Bills, the D for the Bills did look better last week than the Blackbirds. But nah, I should have known better. I really should have known better. You know what I'm saying? It's all Ravens. It's all Ravens.
And first class, you in Baltimore, but you picking Cincinnati or you picking the now new home team for you?
I'm picking Cincinnati because I think this is a make or break. This is make or break for them. I think if they lose this, they done. I think they done for the season if they lose this game. So I think they're gonna bring it, and I think they're gonna shock Baltimore.
Okay. Cardinals are playing the 49ers. I wrote a big four number 4 next to my name. Boss Hizzle, who you got? The 49ers or Phoenix Cardinals?
I'm gonna go ahead and take this L on this pick and go with the Cardinals.
Hey, you know, I should have wrote the C next to your name. I should have known better. Hey, M Unique, who you got in this one? The Cardinals, the Redbirds?
Who you talking to?
M Unique.
Yeah, right?
Huh?
The 49ers.
Okay. Velas, who you got? 49ers or Cardinals?
The cheerleaders.
Okay, I put a C. Okay. You know, I think they're wearing red garter belts in that game because both teams rock the red. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Deca-Gon, who you got in that game? 49ers or cheerleaders or Cardinals?
Who'd you say?
Cardinals, 49ers, cheerleaders?
No, I was wondering who you said. No, man, I know. Did you say me?
Yeah, you, Deca-Gon.
Oh, yeah. 49ers, I told you, defense, man. I ain't going away from it this time, man. All defense.
Okay.
49ers.
First class, 49ers or Cardinals?
I like the 49ers. They too solid. I think the Cardinals look like a college team right now. So yeah, I'm gonna go with the 49ers.
Okay. Now Green Bay, they got their quarterback back. You know, Love, he was gone. Now he's back. I know friend of the show, Big Spook, that's his team, the Green Bay Packers. They're playing against the South Central LA Rams, my team. And, you know, both teams don't look that good this year right now. A lot of injuries on both sides. I picked the Packers in this game because of all the injuries for the Rams. Who you got in this one, Boss Hizzle? The Rams or the Packers?
I'm definitely going with Love. That man put up like 400 yards, 4 touchdowns, I think. Damn near came back and won that game after a 28-0 deficit. I'm definitely going with the Packers.
Okay. M Unique, who you got in this one? The P team or the Rams?
I got the Rams.
You always do.
Okay, but who you got in this one here? The P team, Packers or Rams? Yeah, you, Velas.
Yeah, the Packers, baby.
Okay. Deca-Gon, who you got? Packers or Rams?
Defense, I'm going with the Packers.
Going with the Packers, the P team. First class, who you got?
I'm iffy on this one, but I'm gonna lean towards the Pack as well. But yeah, I'm gonna go with the Pack.
Now your team, first class, I'm gonna go in reverse order. Your team is the Saints, and they got the Chiefs this weekend. Now the Chiefs got real beat up last week. They lost their receiver, and they look kind of vulnerable. I still pick the Chiefs though. Who you got, first class? The Chiefs or the Saints?
Well, I got to root for my Saints, right? Because that's my team. But we got the most dumbest defense I've ever seen in my life in the last 2 weeks. So, I'm going with the Saints, but I think I know the obvious. But I got to ride with my team no matter what.
Okay. Hey, Boss Hizzle, who you got in this one? Chiefs or Saints?
I'm definitely cheaping for multiple reasons.
Hey, if you want, hang with us for our next segment. We're going to talk about cannabis culture. You can be chiefing there as well. M Unique, who you got in this one? Chiefs or Saints?
I got the Chiefs.
Velas, you chiefing still or nah?
Chiefing.
Okay, and we're going to bring in one more. We're going to merge in one more. You chiefing. Hey, Deca-Gon, who you got in the game between the Saints and the Chiefs? And we just got another guest on the line. Who you got, Deca-Gon?
Oh, yeah? Okay, well, I got the Chiefs, man, even though the Saints Defense is a little better. I mean, offense, not defense. Saints defense, offense is a little better. My fault.
The defense is retarded.
The Chiefs' defense is better, man. So I'm still going with the Chiefs, man.
Okay. Now the Jets, speaking of good defenses, are playing against the undefeated Vikings. This is our last pick for Week 5. What a game this is to pick here. You got Aaron Rodgers. They're talking about him reuniting with his old wide receiver he had at Green Bay, and possibly trading him from the Raiders to Aaron Rodgers. But right now, he's just not on the same page with all his players on offense. He's still trying to get his sea legs. And you got the Vikings backup quarterback who stepped in day one, and he's slinging that thing around all crazy. I picked the Vikings in this game. Boss Hizzle, who you got in the game here between the Vikings and the Jets? It's a home game for Minnesota.
Shane, the Vikings looking crazy this season. Definitely rocking with the Vikings.
Okay. M Unique, who you got, Minnesota or New York?
I got the Vikings.
Valles, Vikings or Jets?
The ancient one, Aaron Rodgers.
I can't even be mad at that.
Hey, Deca-Gon, who you got, Jets or Vikings?
Beady, buck. Hey, hey, that defense though, for real, that's wild. The defense is like ranked third, believe it or not. So it's the Jets, man. They're gonna beat them. First, the Vikings get their first loss.
All right, I like that. Hey, first class, what you got here between the Jets and the Vikings? Who you picking?
Yeah, I like Buck Rogers let me down last week. He lost to Pinocchio, but I'm gonna give him another chance and see if he can redeem himself against this backup surgeon they got coming out here. I don't know what the heck he's doing, but he is lighting them up right now. But his glass slipper got to come off. His Cinderella mess got to end. So it's got to be Buck Rogers. I mean, come on. If anybody could do it, Buck could do it.
I feel you. Well, that's a great way to close out. That's a great way to close out our Week 5 NFL picks. Before we get out of here, though, let's get some shout-outs. We'll start with Boss Hizzle. Boss Hizzle, you got any shout-outs before we get out of here?
Always shout out to my boy DJ Greenguy. Shout out to everybody on the panel. Shout out to all my Ascot Lions. Appreciate you for letting me be on the panel.
Okay, and if you want, hang out with us on our next segment. We're going to talk about cannabis. If not, you can go ahead and drop.
Weed, you know I ain't going nowhere.
Okay, that's beautiful. Hey, M Unique, you got any shout-outs before we go?
You got M Unique. You. It's you.
I'm glad to be back on here.
You. Hey, Valles, you got any shout-outs? You going to hang with us for our next segment, or you going to drop?
While you talking about it, I'm going to be rolling and doing it. So we need to talk about it, and I'll be starring for it. But I do have some shout-outs with y'all. Thank you, Omega, for showcasing yourself first class to black. Thank you for showing yourself on here. It's well appreciated. It's a great honor to hear your voice. It's a great honor to have your knowledge on the set today. And last week, it was a great honor. So, but on to the next. I had to say that I have to leave with this. Grace, mercy, and peace be bestowed upon all of y'all and myself and those who you love. May that our best endeavors reach to the highest mountain that we can before our perishing. That's basically what I say today.
Beautiful. Hey, Deca-Gon, you got any shout-outs for the radio?
I hate to have to follow that right there.
Come on, Deca-Gon, don't do that. Good spiritual with us.
Like, you know what I'm saying? That's a blessing and everything. That should be last.
Yeah.
That should be the last thing.
All that. No, it's not you going to match me, Deca-Gon. You got spirituality. You got the book out. Come from your heart. You know what it is.
Yeah, true.
You already know. Come on, Deca-Gon.
Yeah, but I appreciate it, man. I like what you said, and I'd like to end right there. I do. Put that on ditto right there.
I'm going to take heed. We'll come to Valles next week last for the shout-outs. But you got any shout-outs before we go?
Yeah, shout out DJ Greenguy and the whole panel for real. Appreciate y'all.
Okay. And first class, you got any shout-outs before we get out of here?
That's pretty much sums it up, yeah. The panel, Green Guy, peace and blessings, and and love, peace, and soul.
Beautiful. So with that, we're gonna transition.
CBC to come out now.
So with that, we're gonna transition. I'm gonna play one quick track. It's about weed, so don't get crazy on me now. But real quick, I'm gonna play a little track to set the mood, and then we're gonna talk about some cannabis news, some cannabis culture. I have a fun story for y'all, and yeah, we'll be right back after this.